be a good place to put this for now. I wish. If go grab my other phone, monitor it real quick, in case anyone does jump in. I am going to be doing a Summit Seeker with the workout. Right now, just waiting on Swifty Swifter is going through his stream, talking about CRL. Here, I'll check in just a sec. Right now, I'm just getting my shoes on. And so, if you're here with my pain, this is my last climb, the last route rather, for the Summit Seeker. But I'm adding my own little twist to it. And so I'm actually adding Eric from Swift Insider, I think, did a video on this recently on how to do a workout while you're doing the Summit Seeker. Multiple towels. No. Clip this thing. So let me just put that in for now. I'm not worried about it. Just gonna get going. I have to start sauce if I'm gonna see. Once I get sauce open, I will get back into, get on the bike and get back into doing things. Right now they're talking about Jarvis Island in the Deca Dash, which I gotta say, I have done that for Zone 2 ride many times. And it is, I like it. I don't know if other people like it, but I like it. Chat's open. Just making sure the right windows are open. All right, looks like the right windows are open. Let's see all of it. All right, so. Go to the mirror. You know what? This is not going to work. Why it's not going to work? Because I haven't paired anything yet. Close this. That's what happens when I try to do an impromptu. All right, here we go. Pairing screen. Oh. Why isn't my core popping up? Oh, I gotta turn on. Gotta turn on. Turn this on. Okay, there we go. All right. That worked. works. All right, my core is connected and paired. All right. Summit Seeker. You're in the mountain, which I've got to say, this course is crazy. Let me do this. I'm gonna check in on the live stream real quick. Yo, what's up, Camille? All right. Checking in on this. All right, so just saw the pop up. I'm going to be listening to the end of the, thanks for double dipping, Camille, to the end of the Zwifty Zwifter podcast. So feel free to hang out there. And then if you want to pop back in, feel free to pop in. All right, so I'm gonna do the mirror in the mountain. But I'm also gonna do a workout and not an easy workout because I am here for the pain. Got to improve. Got to get my 5-minute power up, specifically my ability to climb. And so this one, so the Mirror in the Mountain actually starts, wait, where did it put me? I thought on the map, it looked like it started me in the middle of Titans Grove. All right, so let me go in the workout. It's climbing. Where is the strength and FTP1? I think that is the one that I wanted to do. Perfect. All right, so gonna start getting warmed up. Hopefully you learned something. The one thing I wish it showed, come on. One thing I wish it showed is I could show my core temperature sensor while I'm doing the workout. So what I am gonna do, I don't know if I can, do I have it here? No, I don't have it here. Waiting for erg mode to figure itself out really annoys me when it does this. Oh, no wonder my RPM's not reading correctly. It's showing me a 30 RPMs? No way. What's going on, bike? Oh, it's starting me off at the base of Titans Grove. Okay. There we go. RPMs are finally where they need to be. I hate erg mode for this, so I have core sensor on. Body temperature right now is warm, 98.8. Skin temperature is 90 degrees, which is somewhere in the 30, I think 36 Celsius, something like that. And so, whole purpose of this is to sweat a lot. I do have my fan on, but it's actually pointing at the floor. And so the idea behind it is the fan's gonna kind of circulate air around me, but it's on low. And it's not gonna be effective. Mistakes. Actually had a nice breakfast. I always forget to take pictures of my food. I end up eating it, and then 3/4 of the way through, I'm like, oh, I should have mentioned something like that. We'll put a post about it. And for breakfast, I had steak and eggs with some bacon. My wife made some thin steaks last night. And then just heated up this morning. That's one thing that, like, the long-term vision of the channel was to always kind of incorporate like different podcasts that I listen to and different people that I learn from, and then kind of funnel my performance through that. Is it what kind of grill? Like just a standard charcoal grill, gas grill, double, single, smoker? There's so many options. I've learned that for me, grilling meat is like, I can do certain things. Like I cook steaks very well, especially ribeye. Ooh, a pellet smoker, nice. It's a Traeger grill. Those are good brands, like good grills. I prefer charcoal. Specifically, my local grocery store has like their brand of charcoal that's basically, it's like smoked pine or something like that. And then that, they turn into like lump charcoal and a real hardwood. Oh, Pit Boss. Yeah, that's also good. Pit Boss is very good. And so it's like hardwood or pieces or chunks. And so I like cooking with that. And it's really just because I grew up with like the typical Casey masterpiece. I'm being chased by the Hamburglar. If you look at the name at the bottom of the screen, it's kind of being hidden by sauce. But that's funny. There you go. And so I grew up with the Casey masterpiece, charcoal, and then like lighter fluid and all that stuff. And as an adult, I just learned to do one thing well, and that's ribeye steaks. I can cook other steaks decent, but I'm not like, I don't know cuts very well. I don't know like what makes, like how to properly cook specific cuts. And so I really just got good at cooking ribeyes. It's definitely gonna be I'm hoping. So this workout's supposed to end in like 70 minutes, which should put me on the other side of the radio tower, basically heading downhill. I'm hoping that I finish the radio tower and then I can finish the rest of the route. I'm considering doing tiny races tomorrow. This will hurt, but I don't think it'll hurt me enough to stop me tomorrow. But we'll see. That's kind of why I went live tonight, because I really got to finish our the construction that we've been working on in the house. It's like 90% done. And so we've got, like, I got to move the stuff out of the garage and into the house, and then have to finish framing the doors. But we got, the doors have a weird layering of paint. Previous owners were older couple, and the people that did the work for them did a bad job. And so we've got oil paint on water paint on oil paint. And so it's peeling different layers, different colors. And so I gotta strip the doors first. And then we not only repaint the doors, but also redo the frames. So I pulled off all the front frames. Titans Pro. I've never done a repack rush. So you get that option when you get the plate controllers. Never actually tried it. You're gonna see a sweat pile up very quickly. Because I have 2 shirts on, which is way beyond what I would normally wear. It looks like my first session will probably start right before I get to the top of this. I'm gonna get my body temperature up. I do have a core body sensor. And I'm hoping that I can partner with them. My ZRS is 571 at the moment. I'm hoping to race Monday with everybody, but since I don't have any ladder races next week, but I don't know if I'm going to be allowed in the same pen. It's kind of frustrating because I like the group of guys that I race with. Oh, 451 is a good spot. I like that range. It's just hard enough with the bees, but at the same time, depending on the day you ride, whether it's zone 1, range 1, or range 2, then in either, oh, there's 314, oh my God. My FTP is at 269. Well, you should be up in the category I'm in. With the B's and A's. And really the only reason why my ZRS has gone up is because of the recategorization of the tiny races, going from 350 to 600. The last few races I've done, it was easier for me to get into the top 10 versus prior races. The last time I did the heat training like this, I did more of a zone 2 workout. So I really don't know what to expect with this in terms of my power performance. Spin slower. Ain't happening. I know, JD. I jumped on the structured workout bandwagon. Only for the heat training though, and for the Summit Seeker. Well, I was actually born in Germany. And so my heat tolerance is very different than most people I live around now. Even though I'm in South Florida, I've been here most of my life. I was born in January in Germany, and the nurse told my mom, put him next to the window, put the window open, and just let him lay there, and he'll get used to the cold. And for the rest of my life, I've hated the heat. They said choose my cadence. I know 44 is kind of terrible. What's up, Ray? Hopefully you get a chance to do the 9/11 race. Nice to have military forces from around the world showing up at events like that. One thing I've learned is you're gonna get out the saddle, you gotta lean forward. So you're using your hamstrings and glutes more. If I were actually climbing, or if I had a climbing adapter, like a Road to A does, I would naturally be at this angle. But since I don't, I have to manipulate it by leaning forward over the handlebars, decapitating myself on camera. This is gonna hurt after a few more rounds. Only a 99.7. Thanks, man. No worries, man. This is me torturing myself for the sake of heat training. You can feel free to skip this one. I had to check what Streamlabs is saying. I think it's just a Discord link. I had to put the 9/11 event there. I've had the core sensor for about a week now. And so far I've learned that I get into the right temperature zone at every race I do. So the only real change I've done is I'll extend my post-race spinning for like an extra 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or PK, depending on how I feel. Just to stay in the zone for a little bit longer. But other than that, I haven't had to really do, I'm doing these heat sessions, but just as one-off workouts. Thanks to the Summit Seeker challenge. I did test out something today that I was excited about. Confess your sins challenge. That's funny. I'm confessing, Bell. I'm confessing. Not the Mike Bell, it's a different Bell. But so today, I think I started saying before, but didn't finish this. I'm trying to get Core to sponsor an idea, because everybody that uses the Core device, just we'll do a video on heat training, you know, what heat zone to be in, layers of clothing, hydrate, and all that stuff. I want to take it from a different approach, which is the approach of how to properly cool yourself on and off the bike. And then if I can, the device seems sensitive enough, but I don't know how sensitive it actually is. But if I can test the thermal effect of food, there's some people, when they eat a lot of red meat, you get what's known as the meat sweats. And that's just your body going into overdrive to break down the food. Same thing with people that are keto carnivore, low carb. When you eat a lot of carbs, your body, well, at least for me, my body heats up big time. All right. 45 seconds. Let's see if I can get the first layer off in time. Ooh, I don't know. Getting close. Wish I had a better spot I can put my mic. It's not just walking around, but if I don't do this, I'll overheat. Like I'm already doing. And so, rather than trying to overwhelm myself with heat, I actually try to control how quickly my temperature rises. Now that one bottle is enough, believe it or not. It's like 48 ounces or 64 ounces, around there. I drink, I start my day with a 22 ounce Yeti cup of electrolytes. And then throughout the day, I'm drinking stuff that has sodium in it. In words of the great Holly Bergen, stand by, please. Oh my gosh. That's a terrible idea. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Already in heat zone 3, which is where I need to be. I just need to not overcook myself. I'm gonna have to adjust this workout. This might work. 250. Which means I might not make it all the way up the radio tower. We'll see. Oh my god. Yeah, so cooling when you're riding indoors is just as important as hydration and fuel, if not more important. Right now, my core. Body temp is around 101. I'll probably finish in the 102 range. I'm gonna try to keep myself at 101, which is a low end of heat zone 3, only because it's gonna be a harder session. So I'll hit the required like time and zone for this workout and for this session. But I don't want to overcook myself. I'm ready for my calf cramping. I wish I could show my, maybe if I shut off my stats. Oh man. Of course my phone screen locked. Nice thing about the core is you can use it to bridge your heart rate monitor to the game. And so rather than having an extra Bluetooth device paired, you just pair the core and the heart rate pairs to the core. Which everyone that's talked about heat training session seems to overlook that one detail. I do like this climb. Not very good at it, but I like it. Same thing with the Innsbruck. Oh, I hate that climb. But man, I love it. 30 minutes of pain. All right. Let's see if the last one I can do that full power. Let's see how this feels. I was going to use my indirect calorimetry mask to measure my fuel consumption, but I sweat too much in sessions like this.
What's up, Colin? You feel right on. All I'm hearing is my own heartbeat in my ears. It's distracting. Once I switch to the 140, watch how quickly my heart rate drops. That's what this heat training is helping me with. And then 101, 101.5, light FM, for those who know what radio station that is. And 3 more. Like I said, the last one, I'll go full throttle again. And I'll probably go up the second to last one as well. The question is whether or not I'll make it up and over the radio tower before my workout ends. I'm kind of scared I'm not. Ah. Should have switch. Swap this out. I posted a video on Facebook on how to waterproof your Swift plays. The water gets in right in through here and will cause the controller to trigger the buttons. Only on my left play controller though. And so people on Facebook will comment like, oh, just use a sweatband. Yeah, I know. I use many sweatbands. Even when I'm doing regular rides and races where I have my fans on, I just sweat that much. I don't have a bet bot on, but if I did, I would place the bet on whether or not I make it up the radio tower. I'm on my 8th with the lightweight Meilensteins, which, man, on a climb like this is definitely the perfect setup. One 118. So soon I'm gonna have to face my fan upwards. I'm at the middle of heat zone 3, which my body's really good about staying in the 102 range. I haven't gone above it so far. So I haven't gone into heat zone 4, which is apparently where all the bad stuff happens. So we'll see. I was talking with Eric from EMDR about his experience, and it's kind of been the same as what I've experienced. But he's also in the Florida heat. They say that kind of hurts. Another way to help your heart rate and muscle fatigue as you exhale and hold for 10 seconds. And so watch, you'll see my heart rate drop and then come back up. But what that does is it builds up. Hey, Sam, how are you, buddy? You liking my sweat? And so you'll see my heart rate drop, come back up. But what that's doing is it's bringing your blood carbon dioxide levels up, which tells your body to release oxygen from your hemoglobin, which will help with basically building ATP and all that. So, you can see it drop quickly. Now it comes back up. And sort of levels out. And now your muscles, specifically your heart, gets more oxygen. So you can see my heart rate coming back down a bit, going into that relaxation. And in those moments, even though I didn't even hold it for 10 seconds, you'll feel that tug of it's time to breathe. And so the purpose of it is to get oxygen into the muscles rather than locking it. Because oxygen binds to iron, which binds to your hemoglobin. And so if you get it to, you get your body to break that bond, and your muscles can uptake the oxygen. And then you breathe in. As you breathe in, you replenish your blood oxygen very quickly. And so, if you do that wearing a pulse oximeter, which I have one, but I don't have it, obviously not wearing it, you'll see your oxygen go from like 97 saturation up to 99, 100 very quickly. If you're below like 97, 98, that's where most people average. All right. I'm gonna bump up this session. $165. Actually, split it in the middle. You guys don't know who Sam is from Spin to Win. Amazing channel. Go check it out. And anyone who pops in, if you have a channel, feel free to drop it in the chat. That's the best way we're going to build this community. Thanks, Crayon. You fellow Marine. Passing so close. Whether or not I make it up the radio tower. I'm sure I will. I got 20 minutes left. I'm gonna pause real quick. Had a second drink that I was gonna grab. But I forgot about it. Right. According to Core, they discourage drinking cold drinks. Oh, come on. Remote. Oh. On. God. No more death. I fucking hate this. But it does this. There it is. Anyone has an elite trainer that knows what the hell that is, please let me know. One or two for it. Rolling, rolling, rolling. On the radio tower, rolling. My socks are completely soaked. Let's see if my 5-minute effort, see how close to the top it gets me. This time's already hard enough. It really scares me when it does that. It like comes from out in the distance and then pops up. Like Mike Myers just staring at you, ready to attack. Or Jason hiding in the tree line until it's ready to pop out and make itself known. I'm gonna go back up to my original 315 and see if I can hold that. It's only 5 minutes. It's 5 minutes at 3.5 watts per kilogram, so roughly. So in theory, I should be able to do. It's my best 5 minutes, 4.1. I average like 3.9, which is really, I get that power from sprinting, so my averages are skewed. Gotta concentrate and see how far I can make it. Yay. I forgot. Thing tightens, bro. Left. At least now I can go at my own pace. That workout sucked, man. And I need to do it right. If you're just joining, don't let the 315 pull you. I only did 3 of those in total. The other half was at 255. Oh, oh gosh. I'll tell you what, I usually struggle with holding that 315 range on climbs. But then again, I always go much harder than that. I'll go like 400 and then drop down into the threes and then settle right around 290 if I can hold it for the remainder of the climb. And so this kind of helped me understand the feeling of what that pace is like. With the V-Racing series this week, going through Titans Grove, it seems like everybody is either make it or break it on the KOM in Titans Grove, going up the forward side, which is the long side apparently. I thought that was the reverse until we did the Alley Cat event. Almost. And I get this route badge and the Summit Seeker, 1,000 points, which will put me at level 84. And that much closer to my third set of Swift Play controllers, because I broke one of the paddles on my first one, and the second one so far has been having sweat penetration trouble, which is really only the left one. My right one is from my original set, and so we'll see. So far it survived this heat training. The last one I did, it didn't. What it would do is it would either steer me to the left, apply my brakes, or it would downshift rapidly. What the? Are we starting our cooldown at 240? I don't want to do 240. Second cooldown. Only the one bottle still. It's weird, rides like this, I don't need to drink much. I don't fuel. And I feel good. But I go 10 seconds above threshold on a race, and I feel like I'm dying. At least I made it over the radio tower. East Jersey. Go right on. Every ride on is another water pain. What a pleasure if you're masochistic like me. tell you what, man, this new seat post is working out very well. Almost there. Anyone planning on doing 10 races, let me know. Depending on how I feel, it's a little over 12 hours away. My normal, time I normally race it, so I don't know how I'm gonna feel. If I don't race it, I'll still spectate if you're streaming it. Still in heat zone 3, or 102.3. Looks like it. The heat stream came down ever so slightly, but I needed it to. I don't want to go into the top end of heat zone 3. Eight kilometers left on this route. Yeah, you can see my Stonehenge. Yo, it's still mapping me up the Alps. The lap counter? That's funny. I don't know how to get rid of that. But that's where that lap counter's from. Is my ascent up the Alps. not have to hear that. Rather annoying. In Toronto, top 10 OTR. They have made us work hard for our wins and losses. See if I can PR. What's up, Riz? Just finishing a workout. And the Summit Seeker. Let's see if I can PR up Titans. I'm on the fastest possible climbing bike, climbing setup. I should be able to get a good time. Nice. I mean, I'm sort of going for the swimsuit edition. I just can't go shirtless like you can. Not yet. Dang. Japanese rider food past me. One of my goals is to fit into my Marine Corps dress blues. by the Marine Corps birthday in November. And so we'll see if I can get there. I've not been as consistent with my eating. Yay! Bike upgrade. Let's see what I get. Pause before I hit the top of the hill officially. Let's see. Nope. It's gonna make me. All right. Okay. Stop it. Let's see. What do I get? Hopefully, it's something worth me pausing. What's this? Drivetrain efficiency. Well, we'll see if that makes a difference on the KOM. I don't know what the drivetrain efficiency means. I think it's a CDA adjustment. I feel like my core sensor might have stopped reading my temperature. I don't feel like I'm at 102. Just to measure body temperature and kind of guide heat adaptation, which, considering where you live, where I live, it's really not necessary. I think if you do an hour and a half long ride, you'll hit the right temperatures and duration. And so right now my temperature, my estimated core body temperature is 102. My heat strain index is 4.7. So the idea is at the higher temperature, your body's forced to basically either conserve water, or it's basically supposed to increase your blood plasma levels. So you like essentially hold on to more water. It's also supposed to help with getting better oxygen to your blood and your muscles. And so I feel like it might be a little bit more on the side of, if you do like an hour, 2 hour session, you'll probably get the same adaptations. Or if you do longer zone 2, that kind of deal. But the reason why I purchased it is I wanted to test cooling methods more so than heat training. Because you being a firefighter knows that If you can keep your body cool, you'll perform better, mentally sharper, physically stronger. And so I want to test to see what's a good cooling method while you're on the bike, especially indoors. Even down to whether or not you're playing in front of you, behind you, on the side of you, makes a difference. And so, see, for me, I actually feel like I ride better with one fan than I do with three. Now, when I'm in my garage, when I go back to my garage, I'll probably end up with two. One in front, one in back. Or two in front like I used to do. One pointing at my legs, and the other one pointing at my face. And so I tested out one of the cooling methods that I want to make a video about earlier today. And it didn't lower my body temperature a lot, but it did lower it while I was sitting outside. Yeah, 2 in front of 45 degrees, kind of what I used to do before I started all the construction. All right. Let's see if I can hit a PR real quick to finish this route. I'll take it. Okay. Oh my God. What's up, Ryan? You need to learn how to do your power numbers. Hey, shit, man, I wish I could do breakaways like that. Oh my God. Oh, that hurt. Hurt a lot. Oh my God. Man, I wish I could have held the upper fours, low fives for the second half of that climb. Man, my quads are, I think on fresh legs I can probably hold it. Yeah, Ryan is, especially these last couple races, dude, absolutely impressive how you're able to, after the repeated attack, still pull away. Oh my God. I think I'm gonna stop after 40 kilometers here. Get some rest, because I don't know yet if I'm going to do the tiny races tomorrow, but oh man, I think your valley is probably still higher than my peak right now. Which I know everybody's at different stages in their abilities, but shoot, man, I think if we had your 20-minute power and Riz's 15, 30-second power, we'd be unstoppable in every race. Oh man. It's a fun route though, I'll tell you that. Doing the Epic and the radio tower. Yeah, it's almost 1,000 meters of elevation. And so this is very typical of the one or two harder stages in FRR are basically like this. 800, 900 meter elevation, sometimes over 1,000 meters of elevation. Oh, come on, you could have at least finished me at 41 kilometers. You're gonna get me that close. I'll tell you what, I might take a screenshot of that Titans Grove KOM and frame it, because that is one KOM that, while I've taken it in the races and stuff before, I've never outright just had it in a free ride like this. So, oh my God! All right, fellas, I'm gonna finish officially. Thanks, man. It's gonna be awkward next week without any ladder races. And so I'll definitely be in the Z races for whoever wants to join. Bye. Appreciate you guys stopping by. You know, who else is in here? How many are on? Double check. Body temperature's at 101. So my body temperature will start coming back down, and basically in the next 20 minutes, it'll be back to normal, if that. Where's my, this is the, how exhausted I am. I don't even, I'm almost lost in a sense. All right, look at that. All right. Ryan, Riz, Sam, Camille, JD, thank you all. MK Power Plant, thank you all for stopping by, and anyone else that may have stopped by and cheered me on, gave me a ride on, or just laughed in my torture. Appreciate you guys, and I will catch you guys on the next ride. Cheers, guys. Later. Oh. Oh man. Oh wait, what did I get? Wait, go back. Anything exciting? New jerseys? Nah. Take the KOM. Actually, let me